Biblical story inspired by Psalm 115, verse 14. The Lord shall increase you more and more, you and your children, from little to overflow. In a quiet village near the hills of Judah lived a man named Eliab. He was not wealthy, nor was he influential. His land was small, his harvests were modest, and each year felt like a struggle just to get by. Eliab had a son named Micah, a young boy who often asked questions about life and about God. One evening, after a long and tiring day, Micah sat beside his father and asked, "Father, why do we work so hard, yet have so little?" Eliab paused. He looked at his son, then at the small field before them. "My son," he said quietly, "what we have may seem small, but God is not finished with us." Micah didn't fully understand, but he remembered those words. A season of faith. Despite the lack, Eliab remained faithful. Each morning, he would rise before the sun, pray, and tend his land with diligence. While others complained or gave up, Eliab continued. One year, a drought came upon the land. Crops failed across the village. Many lost hope. Neighbors began to say, "This is the end for us." But Eliab gathered his family and said, "We will not speak defeat. We will trust God even here." He planted seeds anyway, when it made no sense. Micah watched closely. This was not just farming anymore. This was faith in action. The unexpected increase. Weeks passed. The ground was dry, and nothing seemed to be happening. Then one night, the skies broke open. Rain poured down, not lightly but abundantly. The dry land drank deeply, and within days, something unusual began to happen. While other fields struggled to recover, Eliab's land began to flourish. Faster, stronger, fuller than anyone had seen before. His crops didn't just grow, they multiplied. Neighbors came to see it with their own eyes. "How is this possible?" they asked. Eliab simply replied, "The Lord has remembered us." Generational blessing. As years passed, Eliab's small field became a large and fruitful land. What once barely sustained them now overflowed. Micah grew into a wise and disciplined man. He had watched his father's faith, patience, and consistency, and he carried it forward. The blessing did not stop with Eliab. It continued through Micah. The family that once struggled became known not just for their abundance, but for their faith in God. And people would say, "This is what happens when God increases a man and his children." The lesson. This story is simple, but it carries a truth. God's increase doesn't always begin with